1029 The Hog with Borna and Mandy. Time to welcome. He is the front man of the mighty Sevendust playing acoustic at the Rave on Saturday, the 29th, Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. Let's welcome in Lajon Witherspoon of Sevendust.
All right, LJ.
LJ, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you? Thanks for the time today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thank you. Fantastic. I'm here in Detroit. A little chilly, not used to it, but we'll make it through.
Yeah, you'll be all right. It's not the dead of winter just yet. So you guys will be just fine.
Yeah, we've been in Florida for the last 6 weeks recording the album, so it's definitely a different a different feeling. Yeah.
How's stuff coming with the new record?
Oh, everything's good. We finished recording. Now we're mixes. We'll start probably hearing mixes here soon, but very happy with the whole entire record as a whole.
Is that something for 2026? Do you guys have a plan or any dates set yet?
Not anything set yet, but yeah, we're on that time for sure.
All right, man. Well, we're welcoming the mighty Sevendust Acoustic back to the Rave Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend on November 29th, and I'd say don't let the acoustic part fool you because it's still a Sevendust show and it still rocks, LJ, I'm sure.
Oh man, it's so funny. Our acoustic shows are like lately there've been seats and stuff in there. I don't think they'll have at the Rave, but they definitely we're able to get down still like in a Sevendust fashion, even though it's tamed down under the microscope. It's still fun. An emotional roller coaster of a ride, and I look forward to getting to Milwaukee, one of my favorite venues, the Rave. I think in our history and the career of this band, that's probably one of the venues that we've played the most between that and the Eagles Ballroom, man. So we look very forward. Personally, I love being there, so it's going to be a good one.
I did some research, LJ, about that, the Rave and Eagles Ballroom. If you had to make a guess, how many shows has Sevendust played at the Rave Eagles Ballroom in your career?
If I had to guess?
Yeah, make a guess.
Oh, man. I don't know. Well, the beginning of, it was the first time was my birthday. I don't know. You tell me. I know it's been a lot of years. 30?
I've got according to the Rave, I looked this up today, according to the Rave, who does a great job of chronicling their history, I've got 24 appearances from Sevendust.
All right, good. Yeah, I went 30. So, yeah, good. All right, I thought that's about right.
Yeah,
man.
It's almost like every year of the band's existence, a little bit then some. So it's like every year or every 18 months you guys are here. That's just at the Rave, not even just Milwaukee in general, man. So.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I feel like we've grown up in that spot, man, and what a beautiful place to be a part of having that art, and that in your career, in the arsenal is some place like that so iconic that we grew up jamming our whole life. So it's really cool.
I've got your first date there was February 3rd, 1997. Do you remember who you opened up for, who you were supporting on that show?
No, I don't. Man, who was it? Not Clutch or anything like that. Could have been like Cold Chamber. Or...
You're close. Those were a couple of shows. It was the Nixons. Was that first show?
Oh my God! That's awesome. No, are you serious?
Yeah, February 3rd, 97. Man. It was Radish, Sevendust, and the Nixons. On that show.
My God, me and Zach, the singer for the Nixons, we still write music together to this day, man, in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, great band. I can't imagine like Sevendust Black in the debut and then Nixon's playing Sister on that same stage that night, man. It'd be awesome.
Man, you know what? It was so funny. Me and Zach still laugh about that. He's like, man, I hate it bringing that damn trumpet out after you guys would play.
Up like 25th show of Sevendust at the Rave, so that's a milestone in its own.
Yes.
And I know. You've been there. We've been there. You had such a great relationship with that place. Have you ever gotten lost back there? Have you ever been late for going on stage? Because you can find yourself in a cavernous hallway at the Rave and not know how you find your way out.
Oh no, I've never been lost, but I've definitely had some experiences that have been very cool that I talk about still to this day at that amazing venues. But yeah, I've never got lost. I'll always kind of track where I'm at, just in case I see a ghost.
Are any of these cool experiences ghost related? Because we all know that the Rave is haunted.
Oh, years and years ago, yes, definitely. I think that's the first place I really definitely thought I saw a ghost. Well, I didn't. I definitely did. Yeah, at the Rave. I can tell you, if you have a second, we were playing with the band. El Nino was opening up for us, and I was upstairs from the dressing room, and the top floor had been closed off because, only the floor was open. So I was able to watch the show, and as I was watching the show, it was almost what we call trolley time, and a crew member would come find me and say, you got an hour before it's showtime, that's trolley time. And as I was watching the band, and I was looking over the top, you know what I'm talking about, the Rave, the upstairs that was closed off, and I could see over top, so I was the band was in front of me, if that makes sense. And I'm on that barricade up there at the top, and I'm looking over, and as I turned around, I felt something, and I promise you, I'm 53 years old. I have no reason to lie about anything like this at all. But there was a woman walking towards me, and she didn't even really look like she was looking at me. She just kind of kept walking, and she was beautiful, and she had her hair up, and she had this old school, like, I don't know, maybe it was something from, like, I don't know, the 30s or something. It was old. She looked vintage, is what I'm saying, and she kind of just walked right past where I was standing at and just kind of disappeared across the top of the Rave, and you know what I'm talking about if you've been there. So, and I had never seen anything like that. And right at that time, Ian, our tech, came up to me and said, "Hey man, it's Charlie John. What's going on?" He said, "You look like you just saw a ghost." And funny story, true story. I said, "I think I just did." And so I've always told that story, but that definitely happened to me at the Rave. She was a beautiful, but it looked like she was in her era. And then I found out that floor used to be an actual floor on the top of that, but they had opened it up for the Rave. So maybe she was just going about her day back in the day, just like she used to, or whatever. Maybe she was at a dance or something. I don't know. Get me out of there. Okay.
Yeah, because, I mean, the Eagles Ballroom, it was a ballroom back in that era.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it first was.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. And I didn't know that story, but check it out. It wasn't anything scary, or she was like, ah! It was, I
She was a
definitely would not
ghost.
be talking about coming back there. But it was just this beautiful, just something I'd never been able to explain before. But I saw it with my own eyes. So yeah, that was my story. I'm sticking with it.
I mean, you're not the only artist we've asked or talked about to say they have an encounter at the Rave. So I'm waiting for my first one
Really?
there. But yeah, it seems to be a common thread with a lot of bands that come through over the years. So.
Oh man, that's a good idea, just to do a show on that and have us all call in and tell our stories.
Oh, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, you know what?
Because that's a great
do that.
idea.
That would be a good podcast series for all your
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
all your haunts.
That'd be great,
haunts
man.
Haunted
All
Rave.
right, you'll be guest number one. Will be
any-
Lajon Witherspoon of Sevendust.
I'll do it, man. Shoot, I'll tell you what, man, if I had a haunted show or something, my show would be the best, because check it out. We would walk in there and the cameras would be going, we'd go in there and something would happen, we would hear something, and we would be out. And we'd say, yes, it's haunted. Go in there yourself and figure it out. Next episode. See you next week.
Shortest episodes ever. Haunted. Bye.
Exactly. We're not going in there.
Yeah. We're speaking with Lajon Witherspoon, Sevendust Acoustic, Saturday the 29th at the Rave. Corey Mark's on the bill. He's tremendous as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go ahead.
Corey's great, man. It's my first time meeting this young man, and what a great energy. And he brings a definite energy to the show, and it's just fun. It's been fun being out here with him. And it's so funny. Right now, we're in town in Detroit, and our buddies in Mammoth and Miles Kennedy are playing right down the street. So we're going to go kind of catch each other, and they're going to come see us. We're going to try to see them.
Yeah, man. It's all good stuff. And with the acoustic set, LJ, I wanted to ask you. Sevendust such a loud, intense show when you see you guys plugged in. Is it hard? Are some songs hard to translate acoustic? Do you have any challenges with ones you'd love to put in the set list, but maybe it's been a challenge to kind of strip it down? Or how do you guys decide, what works and what's in and what's out? Or can you do pretty much all of them if you wanted to?
We can. Some songs definitely sound not familiar at all in an acoustic breakdown, but we still have fun, because some of the songs are bangers, and they want to hear like a rumble fish, even though it's broke down, but it's still the folks sing back parts, and some of the parts that we might not scream and yell, they do it for us, and so it's a really fun show. But some songs might not make it to the acoustic bracket because it's not cool. So I would just be up there pretty much singing a cappella sometimes. So we try to make sure that it's something that everyone can be involved in, and I think we're trying to put our finger on it with a good set, and I think everyone will have a good time this weekend.
Is there any particular reason why you decided to do these acoustic shows?
Well, it's been a request it again. We did Southside Double Wide twice in our career. First time, I don't remember how many years ago it was, but we did it at the Georgia Theater in Athens, and then the second time we filmed it in Denver for Access, a TV show. So this time around, I just think it's, a nostalgic thing. It's a really good way to be in an intimate setting with us in a different way. Us up there jumping around, we're not doing backflips or anything, but, really getting into it. It's cool. And it's almost like a little storytelling part, too, where you're really able to tell stories and connect. And it's a lot of fun. It's different. I just think it goes off the beaten path for a minute, but, we'll be back rocking out real hard soon.
I imagine you pack less stuff. There's less gear to travel with, so that's nice,
so
probably.
much lighter.
No, you would think, but we just had to dump a lot of stuff out of our trailers just today. So no, it's not. We still keep coming in hot.
All right. Very good. So I know you guys are on the road, LJ, but let's say Thanksgiving at the Witherspoon house. If you were at home for Thanksgiving, what's the spread like? Who's cooking? How many people are hanging? What's the deal for Thanksgiving?
Well, I'm cooking, but now we're going to be on the road, so I'll probably get me an Arby's gobbler or something like that. No, I'm kidding. We'll probably go to dinner as a band. So a few of us will be here. But at my house, definitely, I'll have Thanksgiving after the tour. But mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, turkey, ham. I love cranberry sauce, so I have to have that. Cranberry sauce in the can. Yes, that's what I do. I like to cut it. And old school black-eyed peas. Just green beans, maybe some collard greens. Anything. I just love food, and it would probably just be me and the family, and just because when I'm on the road and we get together, we like to be together like that. And it's not really a lot of family in Kansas where I'm at as far as family. We have a lot of great people we call family, but we do our thing at the house together.
So you're making the meal. Are you also baking pies? Will you provide the dessert as well, homemade?
Sometimes I bake, sometimes I just go to Constantino's, which is my favorite grocery store. They're really cool. And maybe get something and have them make me something. But I normally like to do the heavy lifting of the cooking. I like to get up really early in the morning to make sure things are going down, maybe a pot roast or something. My wife always says, why do you do so much? Because I love to cook.
I love the double sides of the personality. You know what I mean? Where you get on stage and you are just like a beast up there, commanding everybody's attention and the energy and everything. And then you go home and you make a home-cooked meal for your family. Like, literally adorable.
I cook every day. I love it. I cook breakfast and lunch, and I love it. That's my thing. And my wife says I'm crazy because whatever the theme is, I'm cooking. Guess what? Alexa is playing it throughout the house. It's like, if I'm cooking spaghetti, it's like I'm eating the sandwich. You hearing that? Dad's down there. We must be having spaghetti tonight.
So picture that next time you see LJ or hear LJ growl on stage. He's doing some Italian beat mixing at home cooking.
It is the truth. You cannot make it up, y'all.
Dude, it's great stuff, man. Always a pleasure to talk to you, LJ, man. Sevendust, you guys are truly one of my favorites. Mandy knows that of all time.
He's not just saying that. He does say that when you're not on the phone.
I say that all the time.
Well, thank you, guys. Yeah. Well, thank you, guys. I love you guys, and thank you for being there for us since day one. And God bless y'all. Y'all stay safe, and we look very forward to seeing you.
Yeah, Sevendust on the 29th, Saturday, the 25th appearance at the Rave. I feel like I've been to at least half of those 25 in your career. So
that's it. Let's go. We got plenty more.
Yeah, exactly, man. Hardest working band out there, man. LJ, we look forward to seeing you at the show. Happy Thanksgiving to you and the band and the family, and we'll catch up soon, hopefully next week.
Yes. Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all be safe and have a good time with your families.
All right, it's 102.9 The Hog.